Hello everyone and welcome back to Blitz Brigade and happy Valentine's Day to you. As it is the 14th of February, I thought that it would be appropriate to do the Cupid Commando in an honest attempt. I've also gone ahead and picked up some heart attack grenades so we can see what they do. Might as well give them an honest attempt as well. And today I have opted to go for the Barrel of Shame. Normally when I pick the medic, I choose the Barrel of Shame just because the 15% bullet spread is, in my opinion, the most negligible effect that hats can have. So without further ado, let's hop into a game. Now I've gone ahead and equipped the Cupid Commando onto the medic. At first you might think that, oh Dreadtle, why aren't you using the soldier with the reload buff being fixed? Well, you see, it actually carries all of its ammo already in the quote-unquote clip. I am using the my new controller, so I'm still getting used to it, so give me a moment to get my stick sensitivity down. There we go. I just equipped the heart attack grenades as well, so that way we can use them if we need to. I think it's B, right? I actually don't know what... Interesting. I don't know what button on the controller actually does that. So I've had the Cupid Commando for a little while. The Cupid Commando is really fun to use, mostly because it's got pretty decent damage, and it has a very fast fire rate. So you don't even need to necessarily worry about 15% bullet spread because, well, first of all, they're not exactly bullets, you're shooting explosive arrows. And you don't have to worry about the reload speed because you don't reload. You never reload. The little Cupid has to reload sometimes, but you don't have to worry about that. Now, how in Carmen Sandiego is a homie supposed to throw some grenades?
1 minute remaining.
Ah, I see. I see. So that's medkit, huh? Okay, I just double checked, and I am not entirely certain how I'm supposed to throw my heart attack grenades with the controller just yet. So when it comes time, I think I may just tap the screen. Now would be a really good time. Too bad I didn't think of that until like 3 arrows into that kill. I hope you all have some fun plans for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go to the beach with Emily later. That's gonna be super fun. And before that, though, I'm gonna go to work. Hopefully, it won't be too busy unless it's a bunch of couples coming in to buy some co-op games. In which case, I am more than happy to recommend some. That sounds like so much fun. One of my main complaints with modern gaming, pardon me as I go on one of my favorite tangents to talk about ever, is that it's becoming increasingly difficult for me to come up with couch co-op games. It seems like everybody's making the move to online co-op. Also, what's happening right now? Cupid, you son of a gun, you are awesome. Oh, that guy's on my team. That guy is very, very much on my team. So as you can see, his damage is almost about what the Q27 Predator was back before it was normalized. So if you want a modern remedy to a very modern issue with a weapon, I would go with the Cupid Commando. The Cupid Commando is fun to use. I wouldn't describe it as top tier, especially because with explosive damage such as this, you're going to... It's a fast fire rate... Oh shoot, I need more ammo. What I'm trying to say is that it's a fast fire rate for an explosive weapon, although it is a slow fire rate for any other kind of weapon. So you will, in this case, be beat out by quick bullet succession. So just watch out for people with, you know, the Firestorm, the Rattler, just other, you know, other prevalent weapons that you see out there. But if you keep your distance, remember to strafe. I'm finding it a lot easier to strafe with the controller than I was before on the virtual stick. I don't know why that is. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I think it's because I actually have stimulus to my brain. You know, when I push this thumb this way, I actually feel the stick moving that way. Whereas on a virtual stick, you don't feel anything. You just feel your thumb moving across the screen. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, you thought you were safe? Cupid comes in homes, too. Oh my god. I just ran straight into that. Let's just run. Let's just run. I want to keep this kill streak going for as long as possible. My eye! My eye, it itches. Hold on. Can't turn. My eye itches. So I apologize. I forgot how much the Cupid Commando costs. But if you're looking for an explosive weapon that doesn't necessarily fit into the 6 surprise category, is not demolisher specific, etc., this is a very good substitute. And while we're at it, I should probably try out that heart attack grenade while I have the chance here. Gotta reach over to my screen here. Hold on one second. Just gotta find somebody. Where's everybody at? You trying to have a heart attack? Come on, get him! Ah, that was cool explosion. I like that effect. That was a very cool explosion. Unfortunately, cool explosions are not going to cut it on an honest attempt. We're going to have to figure out just how much heart attack this thing makes you have. Come on, back up. Seemed to do a modest amount of damage, although he was at the edge of the explosive radius. Oh man, he finally ended that kill streak. Good on ya. That was my 100th death as the medic after the achievement reset. So we got one more heart attack grenade. Let's see how this goes. And then I will issue the scores for both parties. The Cupid Commando and the heart attack. I feel like I'm going to need some more heart attack grenades. So instead of actually giving it a score, I'm just going to tell you what I think about it. As a consumable, we'll see how this goes if I can actually, like, secure a kill with the grenades. I'm sure it'll change if I actually get a kill with it. Right now, it's, oh, dang it, somebody else. What? It bounced off the curb. Well, that's a bummer. So since I didn't have a full-on experience with the grenade itself, since I only saw it at the edge, my current thought is that it's kind of like a grenade. I saw a weakness to it. It's just that it takes so dang long to throw. There's a very long throwing animation. I need to see what it does, though. I don't want to finish this thought without seeing what it does. That feels unfair to the grenade. So we're just gonna go ahead and play one more game here, because I really do enjoy using the Cupid Commando. I'll be honest. It's a fun weapon. I like these little unique ones that they don't necessarily fit into the gun category. You know what I mean? For instance, the Cupid Commando, Bad Juju, the Pigeon Launcher. Those weapons all apply in that category. They're not guns. They're just weird things situated on your wrist or in your hand. And they're super unique. I appreciate that. So just so everybody knows, this is not going to replace... I've got the Winslow SMG coming up. Gonna do the Vampire's Bite, the Spark Frenzy, all that good stuff. That's a little sneak preview. I've got all those written down on my list. The Cupid Commando was on my list as well, and I figured I'd chip away at it on the day that makes most sense, which is Valentine's Day. So I'm still very much planning on doing all those. But I was saying, unfortunately, with the unique weapons category, you also miss out on reload animations, which is quite a shame. But I do like how well animated Cupid is, and I like his super cool composite bow. It's freaking awesome. Look at that. He's so cool. He's so freaking cool. I can't even stand it. And I have noticed that for some reason, I don't know if that's a concussion effect or the shock effect, my eyes can't actually see quite what the symbol is. I have bad eyesight. Anyway, I'm noticing that it does also apply a shock or concussion effect on when you apply splash damage to somebody. Oh, what? Do you think that you can rival the Cupid Commando with whatever weapon that is that you're using, Mr. Demolisher? The Cupid Commando was the original Demolisher, the OG. Oh man, thought my bad aim was gonna doom me there. It almost did. I'm on fire. I'm gonna go back and respawn real quick. The amount of damage this thing puts out over such a short period of time is so cool. Uh-oh. Oh, that would have been a good opportunity to check that icon. If only I could have seen it. The only reason why I'd be hesitant to give this thing a perfect score is just because it seems like a lot of things are getting perfect scores these days. I mean, that's not to say that there aren't fantastic weapons out there. You know what I mean? But I just don't want the ever so precious 9 out of 9 Fulgors to lose its pizzazz. So I think what it's going to do is it's going to come down to the shots to kill for the final score. I think that's what I'm going to have to take into account. In that, for the lower classes, the lower health classes, it takes 2 shots to kill. For the higher classes, it takes 3 shots to kill. But this thing is dang near perfect. The only negative that it has is just that against fast-firing bullet weapons, which I'm actually lucky I haven't encountered any in these couple of matches, it's mostly been demolishers, you know, the stealth classes, snipers. So I've had the advantage. But against soldiers, again, with firestorms, anything like heavy damage over short periods of time, that's when you're going to start seeing the Cupid Commando struggling. So this thing is going to be getting a respectable 8 out of 9 Fulgors. I highly recommend this weapon. Unfortunately, I wish I had more time. I wish I had more grenades. I should have bought a few more before I came into the match of the heart attack grenades. So that's a bit of a bummer. I can't actually give my entire thoughts on that because I didn't see how it performs when you hit somebody near the epicenter of the explosion. But whatever, we got 11 seconds left in the game. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Honest Attempts. I certainly enjoyed using the Cupid Commando because it's rare that I get to use him these days. I recommend using him on a class such as the Medic with high movement speed because you don't need to reload. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great day. Have a happy Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.